One. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our new Zoom series we have started here at the Greater Chambersburg Chamber of Commerce called Coping Through COVID. I am the membership director of our great chamber, Jordan Nace. And for folks that do not know, this Zoom video series was designed to give our valued members an opportunity to tell us exactly how you and your business are coping through the COVID-19 pandemic and ways you are remaining resilient throughout all of this. Hopefully, by sharing these videos on social media and other platforms, we can all learn from one another and continue to find new ways to defeat COVID-19. If you guys are interested in jumping on one of these Zoom sessions with me, please get in contact by email or phone. My email is jnace@chambersburg.org. And to get a hold of me directly by phone, it's 717-264-7101, and my extension is 202. But enough about me. We are going to now switch gears to our awesome guest today. He just celebrated his 5-year anniversary as a corporate affairs officer for Patriot Federal Credit Union. John F. Kilduff, Mr. JFK. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great, Jordan. Thanks a lot. And yes, thanks for the shout out on the anniversary. It's been awesome. 5 years. I can't believe it either.
Yeah, 5 years is a long time, man. I can't wait until hopefully I'm here at the chamber for 5 years. So again, man, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, without further ado, I know you're a busy guy. You guys have a ton of different stuff going on at Patriot. I'm sure you're super busy. So just wanted to chat with you here. As a federal credit union, I know that you guys have been deemed essential. That is common sense. But with that being said, I'm guessing you've still seen quite an abundance of changes. So how are all of you guys at Patriot coping through this COVID-19 pandemic?
Great question. Like everybody else, of course, it's a difficult situation. But you're right. As an essential business, financial services, Patriot's kind of coping in some basic ways, Jordan. Like number one, obviously our lobbies are closed like most financial institutions, but our drive-ups are of course open. So that's kind of an unusual thing, right? Your lobbies aren't open. But as of March 19th, we actually closed down our lobbies for the safety of the consumers, our members, and our staff. And of course, it's just drive-up service and using the ATMs and driving up through the drive-through. So we're also, coping-wise, encouraging our members to use the electronic services, what you'd call contactless, services like mobile banking and home banking, and of course, using the ATMs, that kind of thing. So that's one way we're coping. And of course, another way is we're seeing a pretty good increase in our contact center, the phone calls where people are actually calling in and asking and doing their transaction and business over the phone. That's been a spike. We've seen a lot of that going on. So other than that, it's been business as usual. We're operating like we've always operated, other than we're doing the social distancing. We're going through the drive-ups. We're using our contact center for phone calls and a lot of electronic services to help our members. So it's a big change. And of course, appointments, as I mentioned earlier. I mean, members are making face-to-face appointments through the individual branches when they need.
Well, I'm certainly happy to hear that, John, because you guys have a very large footprint here in Franklin County. You provide a lot of jobs, so I'm glad that you guys, for the most part, it sounds like, are pretty much operating under standard conditions with obviously, staying sanitary and all that as well. So second question I have written down for you here, as you very well know, just as well as myself, we have a ton of small businesses here in Franklin County and in the Chambersburg community in general. Can you provide any clarity on some of the programs that are being offered? I know there's an abundance of programs being offered. I'm sure you might have some knowledge on a few of them. I don't expect you to be an expert on every single thing that is going on, although maybe you are. But can you tell folks where they can find some information? Is there anything on your website? And I know things have been changing quite frequently. I mean, it's a very fluid situation, but we do have a lot of folks confused. So can you provide any clarity, John?
Sure, it's a great question. Of course, it's an evolving situation. The CARES Act, that federal law that was passed not too long ago, created all these programs funding programs for individuals and businesses. So you can understand people being a little confused, and it's different. Yes, so if someone wanted to go to our website, which is patriotfcu.org, you'd simply go to our website, and I have it up here on my screen I'm looking at. And at the very top of patriotfcu.org, there's two links in the red at the very top. And one is just called the COVID Relief for Business, including the Payroll Protection Program. So if we click on that link, which I just did, a page opens up. And on that page, it says COVID resources for businesses and organizations. And you simply scroll down and you'll see everything what you're just talking about, what the CARES Act created, the different kind of programs, the payroll protection program, where the checks go into the individuals, the economic disaster relief loan, which is for businesses. And there's links on there to the SBA explaining it, those programs. And there's also a really cool video, which we put up a few days ago, explaining the Paycheck Protection CARES Act program, how that whole program works, what it's intended to do. So there's a video up there, which is really cool. It's about 5 minutes explaining the program, the applications for these particular programs, how to apply, the link right to the applications, and a whole bunch of frequently asked questions on those programs. It's an evolving thing. You know, everyone's trying to get up on the rule the best they can with the latest information. The latest links, the latest FAQs is on our website. We look at that almost daily to make sure those links are up to date. So the best information is there. In addition, Jordan, there's a lot of local stuff as well. It's not just the federal. I mean, we've got the FCADC on there as well with a link to a program they have called the Franklin County First Fund, I believe it's called. And there's information on a loan program, low interest loan program for local businesses there. And there's also a link for folks in Washington County as well for a program down there. I think it's for personal protection equipment loans if someone wanted to manufacture those things. So there's a lot of federal as well as local information links on that Patriot page called COVID Relief Business, including the PPP program. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff there for them to find out what's going on, what's the basics.
So, you know, I was playing ignorant there, obviously, and I shared that with you whenever we tried this out. But yes, I also went to your website before this, and you guys did an awesome job of laying everything out. So I highly challenge those folks here in our community that are having some issues, you know, navigating where exactly they might fall, what program to select. Go to Patriot's website, and they have a lot of great tools there to check out. So thanks again, John, for sharing. Next question I have for you. Have you been seeing a lot in the media, I guess? Let me just preface this. And again, I'm not trying to sit in front of my television all day and watch the news, but you know, it's good to be informed on what's going on. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about scams in the banking world related to COVID-19. Can you provide any clarity on that by chance?
Sure. And you know, Jordan, it's a sad thing. It seems like whenever there's some sort of disaster, whether it's a flood or a hurricane or now this, people, the worst of some folks come out and yeah, they take advantage of people's fears. So yes, there is a lot of chatter out there, and it's on the web. It's really everywhere where businesses and individuals are being approached, generally through either phone calls or emails, asking them for personal information. They will call or email them and say, with regard to your business loan application to the SBA, I need more information. Could you give me your social security number, your date of birth? Same thing with like the relief checks. Hey, your check's going to be in the mail. It's going to be direct deposited, whatever that case may be. We just need more information from you. So those scams are tried and true. They use them all the time, the fraudsters. And so it is happening. So on our website, which I mentioned earlier for businesses, there's a list of do's and don'ts basically for these scams, what you should not do. Don't open up attachments to emails. Don't give personal information in an email to somebody that you didn't anticipate receiving that email from. Don't give that over the phone because frankly, those folks don't call you or send you emails. They just don't do that. And as you go down this page, as I'm looking at it, there's a link to the Federal Trade Commission's website, as well as the SBA's, the Small Business Administration's website, to give you more information about recent scams in this area. So the best way to do is just to stay informed, take a look at that information. It'll kind of, you'll avoid becoming a victim of this kind of thing.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing. Next thing I had, this has, and you just touched on it a little bit, but the economic impact payments, that's something that is affecting most of our population, not all, but most. What are the waves of that? I've been hearing a lot of different things. So for instance, I've been hearing if you have it set up to direct deposit, you'll receive it a lot quicker than those that have it set up as receiving it as a check. Can you kind of provide any clarity on all of that? Because I've been hearing a lot of different things involving that economic impact payment.
Sure. And again, the checks are actually beginning to arrive at financial institutions. Patriot's receiving them as we speak. We have a lot of members that are getting those checks. They're coming in direct deposit into their account. So yes, it's already started. People are receiving them. And we have a link on our website as well, on the link I was talking about earlier, where you can click on the IRS website. It'll take you right to the IRS, and it'll tell you can check on the status of your relief check. Is it coming? Has it been delivered? In fact, I was just talking to someone yesterday who works at Patriot, and the person said, hey, I knew mine was coming, but I just didn't know when. So I went on the IRS website, clicked on it, clicked on their link, found out that, yeah, my money had been sent to my savings account at Patriot. It didn't go into the checking account. So she was like, where is my check? And it was there. So you can check by going to the link that's on our website, and you can find the status of it. Now, if you did not set up, direct deposit when you file your tax return, I believe this Friday, the IRS said they're going to have a link on that same IRS webpage where you would enter your personal information and your banking information to have a direct deposit check as opposed to having it mailed. So you'll have your choice. But I think that goes live Friday. They've been saying it's going to come up real soon. I think the last I heard was this Friday, that link will be available. But that is on our website also. When you go to patriotfcu.org at the top, you can click on the link at the top of the page and you'll see the IRS website link.
Well, I know a lot of people, need that payment. And so that's a great tool they can use to see when that is coming. So again, John, thanks for sharing. Been a very informative interview. I mean, I appreciate all that you've shared with us. I think you've made our membership obviously more, that you've made them more knowledgeable about all of the different programs and all of the different things that you have going on. So just wanted to leave you the last question I've been asking all of our guests that have been coming on. Is there anything you'd like to leave us with? Is there anything that we haven't sort of touched base on yet? Anything you got going on at Patriot that you'd like to share? Now's the time to do so.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Jordan. I really appreciate it. What I'd basically like to finish up with is just keep in mind for all of us, somehow we're going to get through this. This is a tough situation for everybody. Do the basics. We should all just continue doing the basics, the practicing of good hygiene, washing our hands as often as we can, no matter whether we're banking or anywhere else. Do that social distancing the best of our ability so that we don't spread any virus. And, we'll get through this impact. And also keep in mind, if someone has a financial hardship right now, they're dealing with a loan payment, a car payment, mortgage, whatever it is, we're here to help. Just like any other business, the best thing to do is pick up the phone and contact us and talk to us. We can help out and find a way to get around these difficult times. Communication's the best. It's best to just reach out to us. We have a lot set up, a lot of programs and a lot of ways of helping our members when they're in these difficult times. So pick up the phone, get a hold of us, and we can help you in these times. And I would say lastly, hey, we're open. We have 9 branches. We're in Chambersburg, Hagerstown, and Waynesboro. We're here. The lobbies may be closed right now temporarily, but you can get a hold of us, again, by appointments, by drive up, and of course, just go on our website and make an appointment if you want to see one of our branches in person. But that would be what I'd say. Hang in there. We'll all get through this together. And we really want to thank the Chamber and you, Jordan, for inviting us and helping us help the community.
Well, that goes right back to you, John. I certainly appreciate you helping me out and us out as a chamber, and we certainly appreciate your time. So, guys, if you want to come on this Zoom series with me, get a hold of me at jnace@chambersburg.org. That is my email address. Or give me a call directly, 717-264 7101 extension 202. John, you have a great rest of your day, my friend. Thanks again.
You too. Stay safe.
Yep, thanks. Bye-bye.